my business, got me out here choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. In the bedroom, I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. Even though I low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But if you can keep it, ain't nobody knows shit. Even though I low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But if you can keep it, ain't nobody knows shit. I need total confidential privacy. No one knows, thinking I'm a robot. Time so strange that we on the first class trip. Don't work my nerves, you know I get bored. Yeah, we fucking, we ain't making love no more. You talk that talk, but ain't no matter with. So strong with every whatever you need. Don't call me. I don't really like to get it poppin', but these bitches in my business got me out here choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. In the bedroom, I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. Even though I low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But if you can keep that, ain't nobody knows shit. Even though I low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But if you can keep that, ain't nobody knows shit.
Real shit.
I don't really like to get it poppin', but these bitches in my business got me out here choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. In the bedroom, I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. You know, honestly, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But if you can keep it, like nobody knows it. Stay out the way. I need you to get the fuck out my space. Replacements on the way, please don't play. Pussy's feeling like a great escape. I need a new drink, gold eyes on chains. I'm fucking, I ain't making love no more. You got a new bitch, what the fuck you crying for? I'm moving service, calling on my favorite hoe. You know how to reach me every time that it pays you right. Rise up the night, we committed a crime. I'm way over long, there's no secret spot. I can't be outside cause I'm not against the crowd. Am I on your mind? Wherever you are, don't call me. Tell them the show, I'm up the loop, I'm out of range. Certain others, I don't really like to get it poppin', but these bitches in my business got me out here choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. In the bedroom, I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. Even though I low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But if you can keep it, ain't nobody knows shit. Even though I low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But if you can keep it, ain't nobody knows shit. I need total confidential privacy. No one knows, thinking I'm a robot. Time so strange that we on the first class trip. Don't work my nerves, you know I get bored. Yeah, we fucking, we ain't making love no more. You talk that talk, but ain't no matter with. So strong with every whatever you need. Don't call me. I don't really like to get it poppin', but these bitches in my business got me out here choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. In the bedroom, I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. Even though I low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But if you can keep that, ain't nobody knows shit. Even though I low ski, I'm the lowest of the lowest. But if you can keep that, ain't nobody knows shit.
Real shit.
inside on me, I like to get it poppin', but these bitches in my business cut me out to choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. In the bedroom, I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. You know, I'm the lowest of the lowest, but if you can keep it like nobody knows it. Oh, stay out the way. I need you to get the fuck out my space. The basement's on the way, please don't play. Pussy's feeling like a great escape. I need a new trick, gold eyes don't change. I'm fucking, I ain't making love no more. Got a new bitch, what the fuck you crying for? I'm moving surface, calling on my favorite hoe. You know how to reach me every time that it pays you right. Rise up and fly, we committed crime. Where you belong, there's no sacred spot. We can't be outside, cause the baggage too high. Am I on your mind? Wherever you are, don't call me. Tell them the truth, I'm out the loop, I'm out of range. Burning on the side of me, I like to get it poppin', but these bitches in my business got me out to choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. In the bedroom, I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. Even though I'm the lowest of the lowest, but if you can keep it like nobody knows shit. Even though I'm the lowest of the lowest, but if you can keep it like nobody knows shit. I need total confidential privacy. No one knows, thinking I'm a robot. Time so strange that we on the first class trip. Don't work my nerves, you know I get bored. Yeah, we fucking, we ain't making love no more. You talk that talk, but he don't match up with. So strong whatever you want. Whatever you need, don't call me. I don't need a life to get it poppin', but these bitches in my business got me out to choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. In the bedroom, I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. Even though I'm the lowest of the lowest, but if you can keep it like nobody knows it. You know I'm the lowest of the lowest, but if you can keep it like nobody knows it.
Real shit.
Inside on me, I like to get it poppin', but these bitches in my business cut me out to choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. In the bedroom, I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. You know I'm the lowest of the lowest, but if you can keep it like nobody knows it. Oh, stay out the way. I need you to get the fuck out my space. The basement's on the way, please don't play. Pussy's feeling like a great escape. I need a new trick, gold eyes don't change. I'm fucking, I ain't making love no more. Got a new bitch, what the fuck you crying for? I'm moving surface, calling on my favorite hoe. You know how to reach me every time that it pays you right. Rise up and fly, we committed crime. Where you belong, there's no sacred spot. We can't be outside, cause the baggage too high. Am I on your mind? Wherever you are, don't call me. Tell them the truth, I'm out the loop, I'm out of range. Burning on the side of me, I like to get it poppin', but these bitches in my business got me out to choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. quiet. In the bedroom, I be screaming, but outside I keep it quiet. Even though I don't ski.
Y'all sure you want to hear me now? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I always forget to turn off the music. But welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. We are still going to get into these readings tonight. Before I get into the readings, I do want to like put a disclaimer out there for those who want to get a reading from me. I am going to say, if you do hear a lot of pitter patter, it's Louis, his paws. He's underneath my feet right now because he's very clingy. I think that he has like a clingy personality. But he is down here by my feet. So if you do hear him, he's down here. I do want to say, if you do want to get a reading with me, my readings are on sale right now. So if you do want to get a reading with me, just use the code Halloween to get money off of your readings. This particular sale is only going to be available until tomorrow. So if you do want a reading with me, a full reading with me, go ahead and book, because I do have availability for November. My availability for November has opened up. So you guys will be able to kind of book your sessions now. Now, I am live on YouTube and I am live on TikTok. I'm not live on Instagram today because, it's like I said, it's just too much for me to be on live for all three of the platforms. But if you would like a reading with me, go ahead and send in your donations. It's going to be at the Cash App, JustCynRoy. If you do want a reading, it's a mini reading. I am going to be pulling out 3 cards and we'll see what comes out for you. So I'm just going to light some sage really quickly because I haven't had a chance to kind of cleanse my cards. So I'm going to start with this is already a line for tonight. So I'm going to go quickly over the line of the people that are already in line for their readings. So I'm going to start off with, let me just pull out the list really quickly. Jesus. Trini's Chastity. I have another Chastity. D, Trice, Maisha, Brittany, and that's all I can see right now. Oh, I have to do Desiree too, because I told her I would do her reading. But I'm going to start off with Trini's first, and she was the first person in line. Y'all be sending y'all donations from like Sunday. Usually when I wake up early in the morning, people have already been sending in their donations, and I really do appreciate that because y'all really mess with me. Y'all really fuck with me. So I do appreciate y'all for sending y'all donations early, and plus that means your reading is first. So literally you watch first and then you just get off live after if you don't want to kiki with me. But so let's just do Trini's and then we'll get into Chastity. Chastity with a D. So CHASIDY, Chastity, because I have another Chastity. So I don't want to say your last name because I don't want to put all your business out there. But I'm going to do Trini's first. So let's get into Trini's. Yes, girl. Louis is right underneath my feet. Just, he's literally like laying in between my legs. All right, let's do Trini's. Okay, Moonlit. Because there's 2 Chastities, so I don't want to get them confused. So let's do Chastity. Let's do Trini's, my bad. Yeah, I didn't want to say your last name. It's like, I forgot one time I had said someone's last name and they're like, don't say my last name. Why'd you say my last name? Like, damn, sis. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because they be doing, I'll do readings for people and then they have people that also follow me. And then sometimes I'll pick up on the person that they don't want to be in their reading. So they're like, I don't know if this person's watching you. They follow you too. And I'm just like, I'm sorry. But anyways, let's do Trini's. Dang. cards fell on the floor. Louis, watch out. All right. It's going to be for Trinise. Trinise, what I'm seeing as far as your reading, I feel like there seems to be some sort of shift, especially when it comes to like your finances. There seems to be a little bit of like, I feel like something about cutting off supply or cutting off resources. You may be possibly cutting someone off too. So there could be possibly like you deciding that you no longer want to move forward with someone, or you may be cutting someone out of your life. Mainly the signs that are coming out for you are Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm also getting Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You may come to find out, or you may finally understand that someone is a liar, someone's very deceptive. I do also feel like someone may have been trying to kind of like breadcrumb you in some sort of way. So I do feel like someone may have been like just saying things or doing things just to be in your good graces, or just be doing things to kind of get you to kind of more so open up emotionally. I feel like you're being very defensive towards this person. It is also saying for you to be careful how you express yourself. I only say that because there seems to be a little bit of like you cut people to the white meat with your words, meaning that you could be very blunt, you could be too abrasive, you could be too stern, you could be too cutthroat, you could be very cold and very detached. So it is saying for you to be careful with that, because I do feel like that's how you're coming off. You're coming off very defensive. You may be possibly trying to shut people out of your life too, because I do feel like there seems to be a little bit of like you being very fed up. I feel like you're also tired or sick and tired of putting a lot of time and energy into somebody. I don't know. I got this y'all know how I am. Every time I do my readings, I get like a particular song. But I'm getting at this song by Monica called "Knock Knock 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 Knocking on My Door." It was with Missy Elliott. I don't know. That song just came out of my mind. So you could be possibly like closing one chapter of your life, or finally deciding to close one chapter out of your life. So I feel like there could be like one door is closing and another door is opening. Now, I do feel like if you're doing this, you're having to kind of lock that door, because there seems to be a little bit of, or a tendency of someone peeking through that door, or someone who could be possibly keeps resurfacing back into your life, or just someone who just keeps coming in and out of your life. Sorry, y'all. Let me check on Louis. So I feel like there seems to be like someone who just keeps in and out of your life, or someone who just keeps coming back into your life. There's something about you having to fully detach or fully let go of this energy, because I do feel like there seems to be a little bit of just like still holding on, or someone could be possibly still holding on to your energy. I do also feel like someone feels like they missed out on an opportunity with you. Someone also feels like they missed out on an opportunity with telling you the truth. Let's say, for example, someone had plenty of times to tell you the truth, or they have plenty of opportunities to do that, or to be honest with you, but I feel like they were not being honest with you, and I feel like someone's having some sort of regrets about that. And I do also feel like this could be an energy that could be very emotional. This could be a very sensitive energy as well, but I also feel like this is a very cutthroat energy. So this is someone who has a lot of audacity. You know how they always say that there's audacity for sale? I feel like this person has a lot of audacity. Hold on, y'all. Louis moving this light. Louis, come here. Come. Y'all, my dog. Come here. Come. Hold on, y'all. Move. Sorry, y'all. You almost knocked over my light. So I feel like there seems to be a little bit of like someone has a lot of audacity. Now, if you give them an inch, they'll possibly take a mile from you. This is also someone who just takes opportunities after opportunities, so they don't mind wasting your time, I should say. There also seems to be a little bit of like you coming on very confident, and I do feel like your self-esteem is also being boosted, because I do feel like someone may possibly come around when you are possibly very sure of yourself, or they could be possibly coming around when you have accumulated a lot of security or success in your life. I do also feel like, one second, y'all, because Louis getting on my nerves. Let him go play outside. I do go play outside. He's gonna come back around over here. Watch. I hear him. Anyways, that's my dog. people on people on YouTube know about Louis. Louis is a little bit of a menace. He every time I do live, he likes to knock down this light constantly. He just does the most. But Louis are like our mascot here on the YouTube channel. But he'll come back around. I feel like with you, Trinice, there seems to be a little bit of like someone is going to be taking advantage of you if you give them an inch. So that's why I said be careful. If you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. This is also someone who is very cutthroat. They could also come out very manipulative as well. So this could be an energy that could be trying to kind of more so emotionally take advantage of you. But I also feel like this is someone who is like, they see your weaknesses or they know your weaknesses. And I feel like, hey, Chastity. And I feel like if you are vulnerable with them, they're going to take advantage of that. This is someone who kind of feeds off your vulnerability. This is also someone who uses that as leverage. And I do also feel like this is someone who is coming into your life to more so test you in some sort of way. I do also feel like when it comes to your finances, you are putting a lot of time and effort into your finances. I do also feel like when it comes to your finances, though, you're being very strategic. You're being very calculative. That's also good things. But I do also feel like you could be possibly not, I'm using my words carefully, but you're being very, what's the word? Like, I feel like you're not really wanting to spend outside of your budget. Meaning that you could be a lot more financially aware. You could be trying to put some sort of money aside or whatever's left aside. I do feel like you're being very strict with your finances. Like you don't want to spend outside your means. Let's say, for example, people are inviting you out. People want you to be a little bit more social. I feel like you're not really wanting to do that because I feel like you're trying to more so focus on your finances. Like, for example, you may be possibly now a homebody. Like you're just wanting to stay home and not spend any money. And I feel that, sis. I feel that 100%. So I feel like that is what's happening. So just be careful about this liar. But I do feel like with this liar, this could also be someone who could be also spying on you on social media, or they could be possibly getting some sort of information on you. Now, if they're spying on you on social media, I feel like this is someone who's watching your stories, so they could be checking up on your daily activities. So someone's watching you. I'm going to do Chastity, but this is with the D. Chastity T. Chastity T. I'm gonna do Chastity Chastity with the D. Well, yeah, Chastity T. I'm gonna say last name, but I'll do hers, and then I'll do Chastity with the B, last name B. I'm not gonna say y'all full name on here. Let me see, Brittany, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 people in front of you. Let me do Chastity. Oh my God, is Juicy here on my TikTok? Hey, Juicy. Yes, Juicy's here. Juicy can help me with TikTok because I'm still learning how to use my TikTok. Did you miss mine? No, I haven't done yours, Desiree. I haven't done yours yet. Yeah, thank you, Juicy. I need like a crash course. Like seriously, we need to like sit down and have a conversation because I'm still learning how to use TikTok. Also, if you are on YouTube, make sure I like this video, please. Like, make sure I like the actual video and subscribe to my channel as well. Oh my God, y'all, we growing on my channel. My channel is growing. Finally, I'm on the algorithm. YouTube is liking my videos. YouTube is like pushing it out there. And I'm super excited about that because it took me so long to get on the algorithm of YouTube. YouTube is not easy, y'all. Especially to grow on YouTube, it's not easy. There's some people that kind of like blow up on YouTube, and there's some people that have a slow progression when it comes to YouTube. I feel like for me, it's going to be a slow progression. I do want to be at 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I feel like we can make it happen. But you know, I'm excited because I feel like my channel is growing. So I appreciate y'all for subscribing to my channel. If you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you please go ahead and do so. It's just JustCyn, JustCyn on YouTube, so that you can be able to help my channel grow. But we doing numbers on subscribers and on views on YouTube, and I wasn't really expecting that. But the more that my channel grows, the more that I want to put out more content. And of course, you guys know I have my tarot channel, so JustCyn Tarot. So y'all, that channel's growing too. You know what? YouTube is just like me right now. It's pushing me on the algorithm, and I just really appreciate that. And I couldn't have done none of, like, any of this without y'all. Like, tomorrow I'm going to be shooting a whole bunch of videos for YouTube, so expect a lot of YouTube content. I got more vlogs coming up. Y'all know my vlogs be crazy, but it is what it is. We here. Yeah. Y'all really like my vlogs. I don't know what it is, but everybody's always asking me to post my vlogs. My life is not really that crazy, but I mean, y'all like the vlogs, but it is what it is. What it is. All right, let me do Chastity, but this is Chastity tea. Of course, all my cards fall on the floor. All of them. Like, every last one of them. Ugh. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. My vlogs are awesome. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I actually have more videos coming out this week. I just have to edit them. And editing takes, like, a really long time for me because I just really want things to be kind of not perfect, but I want, because nothing is going to be perfect, but I just want things to like really look really like dope. So I have like, I'm shooting 2 videos tomorrow. I have a maintenance vlog coming up, like my skincare routine, my shower routine. I'm going to be doing a video on how to grow your platforms because I found another way to expand my platform and get more views on my YouTube channel. So I'm gonna be telling my little secret and filming that tomorrow. I have like 2 vlogs coming. I have a lot of stuff coming up on my channel. Like I told myself like October, like November and December, I'm gonna be pushing out a lot of vlogs. And then for December, I really want to do Vlogmas. Like I'm gonna try to commit to do Vlogmas. So December, I'm gonna do Vlogmas, and this is my first time ever doing Vlogmas. And I'm going to be vlogging every single day and posting every single day. Y'all, we going to see how that works. But I'm going to try it. I'm definitely going to try it. But yeah. And plus I want to be traveling, stuff like that. So I have a lot to vlog. I'm going to be out of the country. I'll be vlogging that. So y'all will see a lot of stuff on my channel. So just make sure y'all subscribe and y'all make sure y'all like my videos. But this is going to be for Chastity. Click the shopping bag and add your tarot cards. Where? We got to talk about that. I don't have a TikTok shop anymore. We're going to talk about why I don't have a TikTok shop. I don't have a TikTok shop. I'm currently trying to appeal to get my TikTok shop back. But if you want my tarot deck, please just go to my site and support me there because TikTok is tripping. A lot of people have been complaining about TikTok shop, how TikTok shop has been kind of like not ruining small businesses, but taking advantage of small businesses. And I've been doing a little bit of research and digging down the rabbit hole. And I don't know if I'm going to bring back TikTok shop. If they don't appeal and bring it back, because they took my shop away from me on TikTok. If I appeal it and I lose it and I don't get my TikTok shop back, that's totally fine with me anyways, because it's not like I wasn't making a whole bag on TikTok. I mean, I was making money, but it's not a significant amount, you know what I mean? Because I was just starting, on TikTok. But if you want to like shop with me, please check out my website. Because that's the way that you guys can support me. Even if you don't want a reading, you just come here for the kiki and for the laughs, or when we talk a whole bunch of shit. You can do that too. But if you want to shop with me, please go to my website. It will be linked in my bio, and if you're on YouTube, it'll be linked in my description box. And that's how you guys can kind of support me. And also my Patreon too. If y'all want to join my Patreon, I do spells and rituals over on that platform. We mainly do spells on money, protection, and self-love. And then I do a whole bunch of exclusive content on that platform too. So if you want to join Patreon for only $5, you're more than welcome to do that. Okay. At the end, I got you. Yeah, girl. TikTok shop is trying to take me down. But you know what? It's okay. Thank God I have my own website. You know what I mean? So hopefully I get it back. If I don't get it back, it's not a loss. It's not like a loss or a blow to me. I'm still gonna advertise and market my stuff on my TikTok shop. I mean my TikTok, but it is what it is. So this is for Chastity T, last name T. So what I'm seeing for you, Chastity, what's the line like? There's like, whoa, there's like maybe like 5 people, 6 people. Louis, not in front of company. Just doing the most. You made an Etsy shop. Congratulations. You're always going to be okay. Donation sent. Oh my gosh, Chanel, I have not heard from you in a really long time. Thank you, Chanel. Good to hear from you. So this is gonna be for Chastity T. Chastity T, what I'm seeing for you, out of nowhere, there's going to be some sort of movement coming in for you. If things have been in a standstill, or there seems to be a little bit of like stagnation going on in your life, I feel like there's going to be movement after there's been some sort of like stillness. Now, when I say that, I do feel like this is something that's going to happen out of the blue. This is something that's going to be happening unexpected. You might be hearing from somebody. Someone may be possibly coming towards you. It could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but I'm also getting Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be any signs. Don't get too fixed on the signs, because y'all know I always tell y'all that we have several natal, elements in our natal chart. We have fire, earth, air, and water. All of us, we all do. So don't be so specific or concerned about the signs. Just more so pay attention to the energy that is more so coming towards you. Now, what I am seeing with you is that there seems to be a little bit of like someone may feel like they missed out on an opportunity with you. This is also someone who may be possibly beating themselves up, and they also could be possibly still living in the past, or just still thinking about the past, or still hung up on the past. I do feel like someone has the inability to move on emotionally. So this could be possibly you having the inability to move on, or someone has the inability to move on from you. Now, I do also feel like there seems to be a little bit of like someone being a little bit in hermit mode. There could be a little bit of someone not wanting to be alone. They could be possibly throwing a pity party as well. It could be possibly going through a lot of heavy isolation, or they could be in solitude. There's a little bit of someone just really wallowing in their emotions. And I do also feel like someone is trying to get emotionally back balance, but I feel like someone is kind of like kicking themselves while they're already down. Now, you could be possibly kicking someone while they're down too, but I don't feel that that's the case. I do feel like with you, there's a little bit of like an inability to kind of move past the things that have happened in your past. You could sometimes get emotionally stuck, or you could possibly sometimes feel like you're needing to kind of like sit and reflect about the past. Now, I like, as far as like advice, it's saying not to do that too often. You know, I always tell y'all like there needs to be a balance of like being in solitude and also having a balance of like having a social life. Being in too much solitude is not good. Being isolated too much is not good. There needs to be a balance with that. With life, there's a balance with everything. Like I always tell y'all, I need to find a balance between letting somebody love you, but also creating boundaries. Balance in everything. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to create boundaries with people that you're completely shutting the world out, completely shutting people out who care about you. There needs to be balance. I feel like you're having a hard time finding what that balance means to you, or what that even looks like to you, right? Now, there's going to be some sort of like a windfall or a surge of energy that you're going to receive within yourself. I feel like there also seems to be a rush that you're also going to be feeling as well. It's like an instant self-gratification, but I also feel like there seems to be a little bit of just like your energy kind of moving out of that energy of just sitting around and waiting for something to happen, and then I feel like you're just going after what you desire. So seems to be a little bit of just like going from, I don't know what I'm doing with my life, to, okay, this is what I need to do, and now I need to execute it. So there seems to be a little bit of like you executing your goals. I do also feel like you're coming on very boss-like, and I feel like you may be possibly like declining a lot of people that are around you. Let's say people are coming to you for advice, right? I feel like you're declining them because maybe you feel like it's not reciprocal. Maybe every time you have an issue, they're not being able being able to be available to you. And I feel like sometimes you're tired of being the strong friend. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes the strong friend needs a break from being the strong friend. Sometimes the strong friend needs somebody that's going to help them or be a shoulder for them to cry on, right? So I feel like you're no longer being assistants, or you're kind of like not giving anyone access to your energy anymore until it's reciprocal. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I feel like you could sometimes feel guilt with that, but it's saying that you not to feel any guilt with that, because the only reason why I say don't feel guilt with that is because I do feel like this is going to be a space for you, or you're going to be in a time where this is going to be a space where you're needing to kind of put a lot of time and attention into yourself. I do feel like there seems to be a little bit of just like you being worried about leaving people in the past, or you know how like when you have success, you know, people are gonna say, oh, you know, you changed up, or are you acting different, are you moving different. I feel like you have it's not, it's because you know how I always say, fear isn't real, because you can't taste it, you can't touch it. Fear is not really real. It's intangible. It's something that it's not tangible. It's not something that you can grab. It's something that you can feel, like physically feel. So I feel like you have this fear of like success and what that success looks like for you. There's also seems to be a little bit of like you fearing responsibility too. So you know how they always say with great power comes responsibility. I feel like you're afraid of responsibility and what that looks like, because I feel like when you have success, and I think we touched upon like a little bit of this last week, Monday, when we did our live. I feel like there seems to be a little bit of like fearing success, because when you have all that success and you're at the top, you always asking yourself, okay, but what's next? And when you've accomplished all those goals, and when you've done the things that you want to do, and you've touched everything, you've seen everything, you've seen like everything that you wanted to do, is just like, okay, so what else? You know, people who have all this money and all this power in the world, some of them are still not happy because there seems to be an infinite question of what's next. So I feel like you have a little bit of a fear of like getting all the things that you want to get accomplished, and that's why you're always constantly either making lists, or you're always constantly making sure that everything goes to schedule, because you possibly have your life plan for the next 20-30 years, and you're just like, I need to spread out my accomplishments, you know what I mean? I need to spread out all my accomplishments, because if I finish before the time frame that I have already created in my mind, what the hell am I going to do with myself later on in the next 10 years? So I feel like, and sometimes people are like, well, I need to accomplish all these things before I leave this earth. But I feel like with you, it's more so just like you have like a spreadsheet of the things that you do want to get accomplished, and you're like, well, by this age, I need to do that, and by this age, I need to feel this, and by this age, I need to do. It's like a spreadsheet of things, right, that need to get accomplished before you get a certain time frame in your life, and that's not the real thing. That's not tangible, and not to say that it won't happen for you, but it's like you're setting all of these unrealistic expectations on yourselves, and then when you don't garner or you don't reach those expectations, you kind of like self-sabotage yourself. So it's like a damn if you do, damn if you don't type of energy. It's like seriously, it's like a in my mind, I'm like, it's like a clusterfuck. I feel like honestly, you're like compartmentalizing all these things in your life. I feel like you're putting all of these things and checking all these boxes and putting things into this and putting things, like you're just like being so organized in your mind, and being maybe organized and very, you know, it's very efficient on paper, but I feel like these are unrealistic expectations that you're expecting on yourself, and when you don't accomplish them, you beat yourself up for not doing that. It's torture. It literally is torture. So I feel like scratch whatever you have. Like, not to say that you shouldn't have these goals. You should have these goals, but scratch those time frames. Not to scratch the goals. Scratch the time frame and to just exist. Like just feel through this journey. Like feel through this lifetime. I feel like people are so afraid that they need to get all of their blessings and all of their accolades in just one lifetime, and they don't understand that you have plenty of lifetimes to achieve these goals. You're not going to remember the last lifetime, but your soul has so much to accomplish in numerous lifetimes, not just this one lifetime. So I feel like that's how I look at life. That's why I said, God, if I don't do it in this lifetime, bitch, next lifetime, bitch, we going to blow it up, okay? We gonna go all out next lifetime. Cause I'm just like, if I don't get everything I accomplished in this lifetime, I have no control whether I control all these things in my lifetime. You don't have any control of whether or not you have all those things accomplished in your lifetime. We set these unrealistic expectations in our minds, and then when we don't receive those accolades, and we don't get the notoriety, we don't get the recognition, it's like we cut ourselves at our knees. We don't wait for other people to do that. We do that to ourselves. So chastity, I say that all to say, release some of that pressure that you may feel that you've been applying on yourself heavily throughout the years. Because I feel like you've been doing this for years. It's not months, it's not weeks, it's not days. This is something that you've been doing for years. So you're having to kind of like, and I feel like you're being prepared to let go and emotionally purge those thought process or that mind frame. But that's scary to do that. For you, it's going to be scary for you to scratch everything that you want in your mind. That's going to scare the crap out of you. But I feel like that's going to have to happen in order for you to live or to feel through this journey that you're on. And I feel like Spirit and God is just like, you know what? You think this is going to happen, but it's not going to happen the way that you want to happen. And we're going to show you that it's not going to happen in the way that you want to happen. And I feel like it's going to be a very uncomfortable adjustment for you in this lifetime. I'm just saying. Okay, so I'm gonna do. What do? I'm gonna do Chastity B. I'm not gonna say the last name, but Chastity B. So Chastity, cut yourself a little bit of slack. Like, give yourself a little bit of a break, because I feel like you could be your biggest hater. And you know what I mean when I say that? You are your biggest hater. You are your biggest, what's another word for hater? Biggest hater, your biggest op. You know, like, you're your biggest hater. I'm just saying. Oh, crap. Hold on, you have my card. This is going to be for Chastity B. Worst critic. Yes, Juicy, thank you. Worst critic, your op, your hater. You know, I feel like it's just... And the reason why you do this is because you tear yourself down before other people tear you down. Or people give you their criticism, you know? I'm gonna do Chastity B. I feel Louis is like on that couch. Louis? You know you're not supposed to be on that couch. Louis? He's probably sleeping. No, he's not sleeping. You're welcome. Hey, Poppy. What are you doing? You okay? We're not playing right now. We're not playing right now. That's all you want to do. All you want to do is play. We're not playing right now. All right, let's do Chastity B. I know you was on that couch. I should beat you. I should give you pow. He's like so fascinated with my cards. Every time I like shuffle or I'm playing with my cards, he just stares at them in like awe. He's like, what is that? What is that? What is she doing? My cards are ripping. Okay. This is for Chastity B. All right, Chastity B. What I'm seeing for your reading is that Hush your mouth, Juicy. Um, what I'm seeing for you, Chastity B, is that there seems to be a little bit of someone around you. So I'm gonna name a sign. So I'm getting like Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but it could be any sign or a mixture of the signs. I feel like for you, there seems to be a little bit of someone around you that could be possibly putting on a facade. They may be coming off very boisterous, or they have a lot of ego, a lot of pride, but I do feel like underneath all of that, they are very insecure. Now, this could be your energy, but I feel like there could be someone around you that is coming off incredibly insecure. I do also feel like someone is, again, putting up a front. They act like they are big and bad and that they are successful, or that. And this is also someone who's very impulsive too. So this is someone who acts on their emotions. They not female tendencies, spirit. I don't know who this is, but Spirit just told me to tell you that this person acting like a female. That's not nice. That is not nice. I feel like someone is just coming off incredibly. They're operating on a divine feminine energy. That's what I will say, because I don't like to call men like the pussies or a bitch. Like I don't like to call them that. But it's just someone who has a lot of feminine energy. Now, you could also be operating out of your divine masculine energy, because I am seeing that there seems to be a little bit of like you having to kind of be more so in charge. There could also be a little bit of like you trying to be in control of your life as well, or trying to assert yourself, or trying to kind of control a lot of things that are happening around you. I do also feel like there's going to be an opportunity that's going to be coming in for you. Maybe you possibly are going to be hearing from someone that you haven't heard from in a very long time. This could also be someone who may be possibly at a distance from you, because I am seeing that there's a lot of distance between you and this person. Janelle, I ain't trying to get demonetized, child. I can't be doing too much cursing on the platform. But I know what I mean when I say that. I feel like there seems to be a little bit of like, they may be at a distance from you, or they could just be emotionally distant. But I feel like there just seems to be some sort of like distance between two people. Oh my God, I'm getting a song by, what's that song called by Omarion? It's called Distance by Omarion. The distance between our bodies. I'm always getting like random ass songs in my head. Like, don't mind me. But that's the song I got, Omarion Distance. I haven't heard that song in a hot minute. That used to be my song. But anyways, I feel like there seems to be a little bit of like, this is someone who's just being emotionally distant. I do feel like someone could be possibly emotionally avoiding you, or you them, or possibly two people maybe possibly emotionally avoiding both of them, or emotionally avoiding themselves. There also seems to be a little bit of like you have some sort of unfinished business with this person. The only reason I say that is because there seems to be a little bit of history that you may have with this person, or I do feel like there just seems to be, again, unfinished business. There still seems to be some sort of loose ends that you need to tie up with this person. There also seems to be a little bit of like a choice that you're having to make, a choice whether or not you're going to let this person back into your life, or to let this person in your life if you don't know them. Now, as far as like what I see, this is just like for me, because I'm getting like the Lover's card, and I'm also getting the Sun card. For me, this is soulmate energy, or this is maybe someone who may be a part of your soul tribe. So you do have, even if you don't know this person, past lifetimes you have history with them. And when you meet them, or when you see them, or when you're on the energy, it's very familiar energy. Like you may feel like you've known this person your entire life. It's easier to talk to this person. It's easier to open up to this person. I feel like when they're around you, they could be normally shy, but when they're around you, they open up. So there seems to be a little bit of like you having, you not, because I got the word kryptonite. Like Spirit's like kryptonite. I'm like, no, I don't think it's kryptonite. I just feel like when you're around this person, it's easier to talk to this person, or it's easier to open up. But Spirit's saying kryptonite, so I'm just gonna tell you what they said. So there's a little bit of like them being your kryptonite, or you being their kryptonite. It's just like when you are around them, you kind of automatically disarm yourself emotionally, mentally, spiritually, maybe physically. Oh my God, I need to stop. Anyways, I also feel like with you, there seems to be a little bit of like focusing on your finances, but I also feel like with you, I do feel like you're really upset or emotional with the direction of your finances and where it's going. Meaning, not to say that you're losing money, but I just feel like you may be possibly financially unhappy. Let's say you do have stability in your life, there still seems to feel like a void is needs to be filled, and it's not money. So there seems to be something you feeling like something is missing in your life. Hopefully that helps. And I feel like you are going to go through some sort of a renewal. But I feel like this renewal is going to be a lot more emotional. And I do feel like there seems to be a little bit of like having a rebirth. Could be also going through like the dark night of the soul. When I say dark night of the soul, there could be a little bit of an emotional transformation that you may be going through. You could be possibly one way of life that you thought that it was going to be, you're realizing that it's not going to happen. There seems to be some sort of shift or some sort of changes coming into your life. Hey, Tracy. All right, who's next? Hold on. Okay. Okay. Hey, Tracy. I'm going to do D. I'm going to do Trice, Maisha, Brittany, Athena, Chanel, and then Desiree, because I have to do Desiree's reading too. So let me do D. Oh my God, I didn't forget about you, Juicy. After Chanel, I'll do Juicy, then Desiree. Sorry. All right, let's do D. So I'm doing D. Hold on. Let me show you. Skip nobody. Yeah. I'm going to do D now. So let's scratch off D. I'm going to do Trice, Maisha, Brittany, Athena, Desiree, Chanel, then Juicy. So let me do D. Wait, what is D message? Aww. Y'all, please leave some hearts in the chat for D. She is not in it to win it, but that's fine because we're going to put her in the uplifting spirit in this chat. So please put a heart for D. D is going through it. That's my baby. But y'all put a heart in the chat for D so that we can kind of uplift her. And to let her know that she's not by herself. Like, she got a whole tribe. Like, we're her tribe. We're supposed to uplift each other. And we're supposed to be there for each other more emotionally and not at, or maybe even like spiritually at our best. So y'all put in a heart for D in the chat. Not yet, Athena. Yes, Louie. Louis, I can't give you attention right now. I'm over here giving these people their readings. Do you want to say hi? Louis wants to say hi, y'all. Say hi to the people. Say hi, Louis. Louis, say hi. Why you get on here and act like you don't like these people? You know you love them. Say hi, Louis. Come on, Papi. All right. Louis like, I don't mess with y'all. You gotta be nice to them. You have to be nice, Papi. They want to say hi to you. They want to say hi to you. Girl, Juicy, he is a handful sometimes. It's just like, he's so clingy and he likes attention. So if you don't give him any attention, he'll like be all in your face. Like, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, touch me. Look, like, he's just so like clingy. It's just like, I cannot catch a break. I can't catch a break. I can't. I promised him I was going to take him out to the park for a walk, and I did not do that, and now I feel horrible. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to do that tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Let's do D. Why is everybody getting 5 of Cups? Everybody got 5 of Cups in their readings today. Crazy. D, you're feeling very uninspired is what I'm seeing. There also seems to be a little bit of like you coming off. I don't know. Like everybody's like beating themselves up, but I feel like you're being very emotional around this time. I do also feel like they're just, but I feel like you're not gonna get stuck in this energy. It's very premature. When I say it's very premature, I mean like this is the energy that you're having to go through, but it's not an energy that you're going to be stuck in. Something that you're having to kind of like feel your way through. I do also feel like you've been doing a lot of reflecting. You could also be doing a lot of daydreaming, or you could be possibly doing a lot of dreaming. There also seems to be a little bit of like you heavily in your thoughts. It is also saying for you, as far as advice you need to get out the house, be a little bit more social. Even if it's not like going out with friends, it could be possibly like taking yourself out of the house and just getting some sun, and could possibly just like having a change of weather, because I do feel like you've been maybe more so inside of your home, but it is saying for you to kind of like leave your home a little bit, even if it's like to take a walk or possibly just go to the gym. It could be any activity. But I feel like you're having to kind of leave your home because I feel like you've been sitting in solitude. I do also feel like there seems to be a little bit of more so it being about your finances that you could be kind of like wallowing in sorrow about. I feel like it's just temporary, because I do feel like every time people have money trouble, it's just temporary. It's not going to be something that's going to be permanent. It's always ebbs and flows when it comes to your finances, because money is currency, right? Money is energy. So I feel like there just seems to be a little bit of like stagnant energy right now as far as your finances, but I don't feel like it's going to be stuck in that environment or in that space for too long. Now, you also could realize that you've been under some sort of negative influence, so you're having to kind of cleanse yourself emotionally and spiritually. It could be with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, because I feel like there's a lot of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn around you. There could also be someone around you that could be possibly coming off very manipulative, or they could be possibly draining your energy. So they could be coming off as an energy vampire. Someone's like literally like sucking the energy out of you, and being around them could be possibly very draining. Sorry, y'all. Louis is like, anyways. So you're having to really kind of remove toxic people out of your life, or people that you may feel like are kind of like coming off very draining to you. It's more so of an energy vampire. Hey, fine wine. I do also feel like about your finances, or you may be possibly looking for some sort of new ideas, or you could be possibly feeling like your creative ideas or your creativity hasn't been supported by the universe. I don't feel like that's the case though. I feel like you're having to pivot and you're having to change. You could be possibly doing things one way, thinking that that's the best way, but I feel like you're having to kind of pivot when it comes to your ideas or your creativity or the things that you're doing to kind of manifest your desires. I feel like you're all over the place. You could be like manifesting a lot of things into your life, and you're not being very specific about the things that you desire. Because I always tell you, like, when you're trying to manifest something, you have to make sure that it's down to the taste, the color, the model, the make, whatever it is, the texture of it, the way that it feels, the way that it smells. I feel like you're having to be incredibly specific, and I feel like you haven't been very specific. I feel like you've just been kind of like more so whatever happens, whatever I do to kind of pop off. I feel like you're just throwing things and seeing what sticks. I feel like you're having to kind of like go back to a drawing board when it comes to your finances, because you're going to realize that you've been doing something wrong. And I feel like once you kind of pivot and you see what you're doing wrong, I feel like that blockage in your finances, or the money that you're wanting, is going to be released. It's something that you're doing. I feel like you're going to figure it out. I don't feel like you're going to be stuck in this energy. After the holidays going into February, your money is going to pick up. Right now it's going to be slow, unfortunately. And I see you struggling a little bit like during the holidays. But I feel like when it comes to February, March, your money is going to start to pick up for you. So don't worry too much. You still have a couple more months left. till it starts to pick up. All right. Oh my goodness. All right, y'all. What am I doing next? What was next? I am going to do trice. All right, let's do trice. All right, yeah, my readings are on sale. Don't forget to use code Halloween to get money off my readings. And it's only for or until tomorrow. So if you do want to get a reading with me, a full session or even a half session, which is 30 minutes, use code Halloween and you will get money off your reading. So let's do trice. Let me see. So much distance, Tina. Distance between our bodies. Was I done it? No, I haven't done. At the end, I haven't done yours yet. Like there's so many other people in front of you. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna do all right, y'all, sorry. Let me do trice. All right, let's see. Ooh. Ooh. All right, this is for trice. Oh, God. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Y'all can hear Louis down there. He's eating something. So, for trice, what I'm seeing for you, I feel like you're coming off very blocked. There seems to be like you not wanting people to know what you're thinking or feeling, and I do also feel like there could be a little bit of like refusing to see something. You could also be seeing something through rose-tinted glasses, so be careful that you're not seeing something for the potential instead of seeing it for the reality. Now, this is not a particular person that you're seeing the potential. I'm seeing that you could be possibly seeing something for potential, like let's say, for example, a business opportunity. Let's say someone wants to partner up with you. Let's say someone is coming into your life. I do feel like you're looking at something with the lens of potential and not seeing it for the reality of what it is. Now, I see here that you're wanting to be left alone as well. So you could be possibly going into a lot of solitude and just wanting to be alone. Again, a lot of people are going to isolation going into the fall season, and I get it, the holidays are coming up, but I feel like people are just going into isolation, just wanting to be left alone, even though family and friends are going to be around for the holidays. I feel like people do not want to be bothered this holiday season. And I do also feel like you may be possibly abandoning a situation as well. You could be walking away from a situation, especially if it's not making any sense to you, or especially if things are not being incredibly clear to you. You feel like if something doesn't have enough clarity or there isn't clarity at all in a particular situation, you're feeling like you need to walk away from it. So I feel like that's what you're doing. Now, I do feel like you're going to be going away. There could be some sort of travel plans that are going to be coming up for you. You may be possibly very nervous about the people that you could be possibly going out of town with or going away with. Or just not, if it's not nervous, you're just being very reserved because there seems to be some sort of anxiety or some sort of stress about that, or just being very, I guess it's more so being nervous about the people that you're going on vacation or you're going out of town with, or because I see that there's going to be some sort of trip that you're going to be taking soon. I do also feel like this is also going to be an opportunity that you're going to either take to kind of like, because I still see you trying to work while you're out on vacation or maybe while you're away. and also being stressed that you don't have any access while you're on your trip. Let's say, for example, you do go on a trip and you're trying to work. I feel like you're not either going to have access to the internet, or the internet's going to be really shoddy, or there seems to be a little bit of like you not being able to access something while you're on vacation. So I feel like you're being frustrated, but I also feel like there's a lot of stress or anxieties because you can't work while you're on vacation, which doesn't make any sense because you're on vacation to kind of relax. So, so I don't understand that. Maybe that works in your brain, but I don't understand. If I'm on vacation, I'm on vacation. I'm not gonna work. But I feel like with you, I feel like you're just like, well, I still need to work. So I feel like it's not really vacation because you're not really actually taking any time off. I feel like you're also going to be doing a lot of tossing and turning in your sleep, or you could be having a hard time falling asleep because there seems to be a little bit of just like you having a hard time either getting to sleep, or it could be like you still waking up and still feeling very fatigued while getting the allotted hours of sleep, but still feeling very fatigued and tired. Now, it could be also doing a lot of creative writing as well. I do feel like you're putting a lot of your thoughts to pen. There could also be possibly a little bit of like you brainstorming or coming with some sort of ideas. So I do feel like your creative juices or your creative ideas are going to be heightened when you're away or out of the country. Because I see there's going to be some sort of trip for you coming up for you. You are going to be doing a lot of writing on your trip as well. So I feel like you're going to be, I see you like either by water with a pen and a pad, or I see you like on vacation, like sitting down, but it's quiet and you're still writing. Like, it's like I'm seeing paper and pen while you're still on vacation. So you're writing things down, and I feel like you're writing down a lot of your ideas as well. If you're on vacation or you're away, I feel like you could be possibly like thinking about more ways to make more money. Now, I do feel like when the Nine of Pentacles is here, Nine of Pentacles is always a good card for me in my deck because it symbolizes that you're going to be good with your money. I do also feel like there's going to be a lot of stability for you financially as well, and I feel like you're going to be financially set. So your money looks really good. Like, it looks really good. I don't see you like, and I don't like to say suffer, but I don't see you kind of like tripping over money. I feel like money is just going to be coming into your life effortlessly, and I love that for you. I love that for you. It looks good, Trice. I don't have any complaints. I don't have any complaints. It looks good. It looks really good. All right. Let me see. Let's see who's next. Let's see who's next. So much distance between us. Like that stupid Marion song stuck in my head. Distance between our bodies. All right, I'm gonna do. Oh, actually, I'm gonna do hers off here. I'm gonna do Brittany, Athena, Chanel, then Juicy. Whew. I don't know why that took me off guard, but I'm gonna do Brittany, Athena, Chanel, and then Juicy. So let's do Brittany. I had like a brain fart. I was like, I don't want to mess it up because I'm like, you forgot about me. I don't want y'all coming at me in the chat. You forgot about my reading. I didn't forget. I might, I didn't forget. I didn't forget. I promise I didn't. So let's do Brittany. This is for Brittany R. All right, let's see. Evian, I'm going to add you to my list. Actually, I didn't even refresh this. I don't even know. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do Brittany. Oh my God, hold on, y'all. My card is ripping really bad. No, I'm gonna stop taking donations at 10 o'clock. Actually, I don't plan on being here until 10 o'clock. Well, we'll see. But I'll give it like 20 more minutes to send donations. All right, y'all. Oh my goodness. Jesus. You're scared? What are you scared about? Nah, these cards are ripping, but we gonna thug it. We gonna thug it out. My child, my son. You miss your daddy? You miss daddy. You miss daddy. You miss daddy. All right, let's do Brittany. All right, let's do Brittany. Brittany, I feel like it's gonna be juicy. It's gonna be juicy. Real juicy. Your reading gonna be real juicy. Keep that juicy, juicy. You keep that lunch. You just put it back. I got that song "Juicy" by Doja Cat in my mind. She keep that juicy, My energy been crazy. We gonna see, sis. Step to the front of the class. Step to the front of the class. Let's see. Okay, Brittany. That's not bad. It's not that bad. Brittany, what I'm seeing for your reading, mama, there seems to be, first and foremost, there seems to be a little bit of like, oh, Louis, knock over my thing one more time. Knock it over one more time. You got a big booty today. The song fits because you got a big booty? Yes. Okay. Louis, you're knocking stuff over, papi. Oh my God. I love you too. I love you too. Okay, thank you. So what I'm saying for you, Brittany, is that there seems to be a little bit of like you investing a lot of time and energy into a situation, but I feel like this is more so when it comes to your work. There seems to be a little bit of a back and forth or power struggles when it comes to your finances. Now, you could be possibly thinking about walking away from your job, or could be possibly walking away from a situation that you feel is no longer serving you. It's more so financially, though. I do also feel like you keep going back and forth or just being very wishy-washy or flip-floppy when it comes to that. It could be because there seems to be some sort of struggle with your finances. It could also be a struggle with stability with your finances, because I am seeing that as well. Like, not to say that your finances are not coming in, but I just feel like there just seems to be a little bit of a struggle with that. Now, there could also be some sort of power struggles or not being on the same page with people at your job or your workplace. There's also seems to be a little bit of gossiping as well, too. Now, you may be possibly not in on the gossip. You may not be in on the gossip, or you may not be gossiping about other people, but there seems to be a lot of people around you that could be gossiping or see you as competition. So you may be coming out very competitive. Now, I also feel like there just seems to be a little bit of just like, again, being flip-floppy, wish-washy when it comes to your finances. I do also feel like you're deciding to, or you're coming to some sort of realization that the time and effort that you've been putting into your finances, you're not reaping any benefits from it. But I also feel like there seems to be no reciprocation or no reciprocation. I could talk. When it comes to your finances, I feel like you're wanting more. There also seems to be a little bit of just like you thinking like, it's funny because I feel like one day you're just not going to show up at your job. Or you're thinking about it. You're like, what if I just don't show up to this motherfucker? I'm tired of these people. It's that type of energy. Like you're just like, you just want to abandon the situation. You just want to walk away from the situation and just feel like there seems to be a little bit of like not feeling fulfilled or not feeling very happy. It could also be taking emotional an emotional toll. Sorry, y'all. I've been doing readings all day. It could be an emotional toll on you as well. When it comes to your finances, I do feel like you're trying to put some sort of money aside or trying to save money, but I still feel like you're still kind of like sometimes scraping to save money or scraping to pay your bills. I do also feel like if you're not seeing any business growth or you're not seeing your money grow, I feel like you're gonna decide to walk away from your job. It's on the table. Like I see you like, you know what, I'm done. I'm done. This is too much for me. These people they ain't paying me enough for this. I see you're just gonna decide to kind of like, and you're thinking about it long and hard, like just to walk away. I do also feel like it's saying for you not to keep straddling the fence, because there seems to be a little bit of like you saying you're gonna do something and you don't do it, so you're very like indecisive and you're having to make some sort of decision, because I do feel like you are the one that's holding yourself back because you can't seem to make decisions, and even when you do make decisions, you don't follow through with them. I didn't mean to read you too much, but it is what it is, sis. I do also feel like with you, there is also going to be some sort of stability in your home, or there could be possibly someone that could be possibly moving into your home. Now, if it's not moving literally into your home, there could be someone that could be coming back around. I don't feel like this is like romantic. This is more so just like there could be possibly people that could be coming into your home. It means the holidays. There could be people that could, I guess someone is going to be coming in to visit you. So there's a visitor that's going to be coming in. You're going to be hearing from somebody. Maybe the signs that are coming out are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And I do also feel like there is going to be a love offer coming in for you as well. You're going to have to make some sort of decision when it comes to your love life or your romantic life. I do feel like there's going to be someone that's going to be coming into your life, but they're so passive. They're so passive. This is a very sensitive energy, and there's nothing wrong with a man or woman being very sensitive, but I just feel like when your emotions kind of like dictate how you move, it's a level of like you having to have a little bit of emotional maturity. And I feel like this is someone who maybe possibly don't light on camera. Oh, I can't light on camera. What do you think is Reefa? So I feel like there seems to be a little bit of like them being very passive, emotionally very passive. You may be possibly able to run over this emotion, meaning that they're not going to be alpha or dominant at all. You would be the more dominant one in the connection. You do love someone right now, you're gonna have to make a decision about that person, sis, because I feel like there's love there, but someone's coming off too passive. I feel like someone's not alpha enough for you. Maybe you like that. Maybe you don't. Maybe you want to be with someone alpha. Maybe you don't want to be with someone alpha. But I just feel like this is going to be a very sensitive energy, and you're going to have to be careful how you express yourself, which means you can't be passive aggressive, sis. Can't be passive aggressive. All right, let's do Athena. I'm going to do Athena, Chanel, Juicy, and then Evian. All right, let's do Athena. What was Athena's question? Hold on, y'all. I got to take one of my cards. My card is ripping. What is this? What? What is this? What? What? was your question? I forgot. What was your question, my love? What was your question? Okay. Let's see, Athena. Let's see. Why did I get that song in my head? I can see I'm blind. Okay, sorry. I was just looking at your cards, Athena. Sorry, I'm like, dang. She's probably like staring at like, what the hell? Athena. Okay, Athena, what I'm seeing with you, I feel like with you, I haven't heard that song in a hot minute. There's a song called "My Mind Is Playing Tricks on Me." It's an old school hip hop song, but there seems to be a little bit of like you thinking things are one way when they're not. It could be a little bit of like roasting things through rose-tinted glasses. Juicy, you feel me? You're seeing things through rose-tinted glasses. You're not seeing things for the reality of what they are. Let's say, for example, someone is telling you something, but I feel like you may be possibly hearing bits and pieces of things that you want to hear and not seeing or hearing things for fully for what they are. I do also feel like you could be coming off very blocked. Or let's say, for example, like someone is telling you something, but you're just like, yeah. Like you're hearing bits and pieces of what you want to hear to kind of fit and mold and to kind of manipulate what you want to feel. I do feel like with this particular person, there seems to be like you having to follow your intuition when it comes to this person. Because I do also feel like you could be possibly like trying to control and manipulate things that may be possibly around you. Not to call you toxic, sis, but you're not. I don't think you're toxic. You know, we all got a little bit of toxic in us. I don't think that you're toxic. I just feel like there could be a possibility of you still having a lot to learn emotionally. And I feel like this particular relationship that you're having with this person is helping you create and also prepare you for a lot of things that are going to be coming towards you a lot emotionally. That's what I meant to say. There also seems to be some sort of new cycle that's going to be coming into your life. I do also feel like there's going to be some sort of realization or some aha moment or some sort of epiphany that you're going to have about this person. I do feel like there's going to be a conversation and there's going to be a talk. But ultimately, I do, and Athena, you may be spying on this person. You may be like keeping tabs on this person, seeing what they're up to, what they're doing, watching their social media, asking people what they're doing. I don't know if you're doing that or they are the ones that are doing that, but someone's like watching the other person and trying to figure out what they're doing. I don't know if that's you, sis, but someone is watching someone and someone is just like watching and like trying to dissect someone's Insta stories. or trying to dissect what someone is posting on social media. And someone is seeing one thing and they're making up things in their mind. Like, it's a form of miscommunication is what I'm getting. Was this itching me? It's a form of miscommunication. You may be miscommunicating, or someone may be possibly miscommunicating with you, but I also feel like someone is posting things on social media to make someone think something when they're really not doing something. So, like, let's say, for example, someone will post something about them being out, but they're really at home, sitting on their couch. But on social media, they're out and about at the bar, or they're out and about living their best lives. So, is that you, sis? I just feel like someone's just like pretending that they're doing stuff, but they're not really not doing stuff. Someone's either maybe possibly trying to make somebody else jealous. I just feel like too many games are being played. Like, a lot of an illusion, and someone's trying to make someone feel like trying to like. It's like someone's trying to make someone feel like, look, you're missing out. Look what you're missing out on. Like, you're missing out on. Look what you're missing out on. You know what I mean? Someone's full. I mean, you could be full of yourself, and that's fine. But I feel like someone is trying to make someone see, like, oh, you're missing out. This is what you're missing out on. You know what I mean? But I feel like both people are not. Both people are not happy. But both people are trying to prove to each other that, they're missing out on being either in their lives or being around their energy. But someone's just like, look what you're missing out on. Like, you could have all this, but you're missing out. So I feel like someone's trying to do something to prove a point, but also to hurt or to punish someone else, which you're having to be careful with that, sis. Again, you're still working and preparing on emotional maturity. So, will it work out? Should you hold on to this person? It's entirely up to you. But if you want to have a real relationship, you need to stop playing these games. Stop playing these games. Stop playing these games. Stop playing these games. And you know what I mean when I say that? I ain't trying to put your business all out on social media, but you know what I mean when I say that. Stop playing them. Stop playing games. If you really want a real connection, if you're really wanting a solid connection, a connection that's going to have longevity, you need to stop playing these games. Let's do... I think you know what I mean when I say that. Let's do Chanel. Then I'll do Juicy. Then I'll do Evian. And I'm going to call it night. Because I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. I need some water. Water. All right. Let's do Chanel. Chanel. Hold on, y'all. You're welcome, Athena. Athena, I'm getting like youthful energy with you, so I feel like you're young. You're still learning. Don't beat yourself up about where you are in your life. And because I was there too. I was young. I did dumb shit. Like, you know what I mean? I was emotionally immature. I was emotionally a little crazy little times. You know what I mean? Like, I was clingy. I was detached. I was all of those feelings that you're experiencing. And I don't want you to beat yourself up, but what I want you to do is make sound advice, hear the sound advice, and to do better. I want you to be better than how I was when I was your age. I just want you to kind of think, and I want you to kind of really, really process things before you actually do them. Like, I don't want you to act on your emotions. I don't want you to be impulsive. I just really want you to think before you think before you talk, and think before you do. Okay. Because I feel like with you, I'm getting like youthful energy with you. I'm getting like young energy with you. I'm getting like energy of like still learning how to emotionally express myself. I'm still learning how to emotionally, emotionally express what I'm thinking and feeling. Like, you still have a lot to learn. And I don't want you to beat yourself up. I don't want you to feel judged. I don't want you to feel like, oh, well, I don't know what I'm doing. And it's okay not to know what you're doing, because I mean, at that age, I didn't really know what I was doing either. But I just want you to be the best version of yourself, even at that age. Because look, if I knew now what I knew then, oh my God, it's just like I would have done things completely different. But I feel like we just here, we're here. But I just want you to make sound decisions, okay? And to think of the consequences of the things that you're doing in your life now, because they're going to affect your present and your future. So just be mindful. You're a smart girl. Okay. Let me do a Chanel. All right, Chanel, let's see. Dang. That's a lot of cards that came off for you, Chanel. Oh, my cards fell on the floor, Jesus. Okay. All right, Chanel. This is what I'm getting for you. Let's see. Chanel, what I'm getting for you, there seems to be something that was moving along, and then there seems to be some sort of abrupt change. Now, it could be possibly like you could have been communicating with someone, but then there seems to be you decide to cut them off to abruptly end communication with them. There seems to be a little bit of like communication that does need to be worked on between you and someone else. But again, I feel like you may be possibly blocking someone. You could have blocked someone on your phone, or you could have like put them on do not disturb, or there seems to be a little bit of just like putting them on timeout. Not timeout. Put somebody on timeout. I feel like with you, there seems to be like someone that you guys don't really know how to communicate with each other. There also seems to be a little bit of like both of you have a different way of communicating with each other. Let's say, for example, someone is hearing and the other person is listening. Hearing and listening are totally two different forms of communication. I feel like there just seems to be like you cannot see eye to eye or be on the same page with this person. Now, many of the signs that are coming out for you are Cancer, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I do also feel like there could also be someone that is at a distance from you, or there could be someone who could be coming towards you. Now, I feel like there's somebody in your life. You maybe possibly have established or are going to establish a relationship with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is someone who is either financially secure or they could be financially stable. I do see a stable connection in your life. I'm smiling. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I see a stable connection in your life. I do feel like this is someone who is very calculated. They're very nurturing. This is also someone who's very slow to come around. But I also feel like this is someone who is going to spoil you. I do also feel like maybe they have a strong financial background, or this is going to be I'm getting someone who's spoiling you. They're going to be showing you a different lifestyle than what you previously may have known. Maybe previously what you've known is people that may have been taking advantage of you emotionally, mentally, spiritually. But I feel like this is someone that is going to be a lot more stable for you. I see longevity in this relationship. I do also feel like this is someone who is going to kind of come in to ground you as well, because I do feel like you may have been very flighty. Yes, you were the flighty one. You were the flighty one. You may have been incredibly flighty, very non-committal, not really wanting to be tied down. But I feel like with this person, With this person, I feel like you're starting to see things differently. This may be someone who may just come off as a friend, but I feel like it's going to kind of mature into something a lot more stable if it hasn't happened already. I do also feel like this is also someone that is going to come in to take care of you. So they could be possibly investing in you financially, or they could be possibly spending money on you. I do also feel like this is someone who is also going to be a provider, or they want to be a provider for you, or sometimes they worry whether or not they can provide for you. Oh my goodness, not a runaway bride. I feel like they want to provide for you. They want to come into your life to assist you. They want to come into your life to make you feel feminine. They want you to sit back in your divine feminine energy, and they want to play that alpha male or that divine masculine role in your life. I feel like this is what you need, though. This is something that you desired. But I'm seeing a strong commitment and a higher level of commitment with this person. I want to be invited to the wedding. I'm serious. If I'm not invited to the wedding, we're not friends. Just kidding. But I'm really not kidding. Oh my goodness. But I do feel like there's going to be someone that's going to come into your life that's going to try to throw you off that pedestal or to make you second guess yourself. This could be someone that has been in and out of your life, and seems to be some sort of like in and out, off and on energy that you may have with this person. They're very impulsive and they have fire in their chart, so Aries, Leo, Sag. This is also someone who there seems to be a lack of stability with this person. So they're, again, you may have picked up on that bad flighty energy from this person. And I feel like this is flighty energy that you learned those bad habits from is coming into your life again. So be careful. All right, let's do Juicy and then I'll do Evian. Let's do Juicy. All right, let's do Juicy. Yay! I want to be invited. I don't think you're gonna run though. I don't see you running. I don't see any cards that suggest that you're going to be running. With you, Juicy, I got the song by Ariana Grande called Just Like Magic. Just like magic. I get everything I want because I attract it. Looking at my mirror. You know who this person is? I do. Oh, this is the person that you told me last time that y'all was. Okay, Chanel. It's still here and strong. It's been a little minute y'all been together. Okay. I love that for you. I love that. Congratulations. And if I'm not invited to the wedding, like, seriously, we're not friends anymore. I want to be invited to. I've never been to a client's wedding. Like, I don't even need a shout out. I just want to be in the presence of the love and just like, you know what? Because we're practically in November. This month I'm going to a baby shower. And the person that I'm going to the baby shower, she's a friend, but she's also a client. I predicted her pregnancy. Like I told her that she was going to get pregnant in May, like summer, going into summer. And she did get pregnant in May. And she invited me to the baby shower. And I specifically told her, do not shout me out at the baby shower. Like, I just really want to be there and just celebrate you. She's like, no, I was going to tell people, I'm like, no, I don't want that attention. I just want to be there for you. And I just want to, like, be surrounded by love. And, like, I love that. Like, please don't do that. Because I don't want to be embarrassed. Because before, like, when she got pregnant, she's like, oh my God, when I have my baby shower, I'm going to tell everybody that I'm like, and I told her, like, please don't do that. I don't want that attention. No. Abort mission. Abort mission. I don't want that. I don't want that. And she's like, why not? I'm like, no, please. Because we're friends. I'm like, no, I don't want that attention. I just want to be in the presence of your happiness. So I hope hopefully when I go to the baby shower, she doesn't bring me up. I just don't like the attention. I just want to like love on her, and like I'm so excited for her. She really wanted this baby. And yeah, I've been to baby showers of births that I predicted, but I've never been to a wedding, and I want to be invited to a wedding. Like I want to like be invited. Like hello, like people be getting married and just don't invite me. I'm like, hello, I predicted that. Like why didn't you invite me to the wedding? Why didn't you invite me to the wedding? Why? I told you he was gonna come, like you didn't invite me. Like why? Why would you leave me out of the wedding? I wouldn't be invited. I just want to celebrate your love with you. Oh my god. But anyways, so for you, Juicy, what I'm seeing for you is that there seems to be a lot of stress and anxieties, but I feel like it's more so when it comes to your finances. I do also feel like you stress whether or not you're going to be financially comfortable or you're going to be financially sufficient. I do feel like you will, so don't worry too much about your finances, but I still see you tossing and turning in your sleep or having some sort of anxieties or being very anxious. Now, I do also feel like you may be possibly declining a lot of people that are coming towards you, especially a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or possibly a Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. There's going to be someone that's going to be reaching out to you several times that I do feel like is wanting your attention, but I feel like there's going to be several people that are going to be wanting your attention, but I feel like you are not interested in anyone that may be possibly around you around this time. What? This VA claim stressing me. You see, your money, don't worry about your finances. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. What I mean, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. So don't worry about your finances. Like, you have the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles for me in my tarot deck, like, that is like the strongest deck to have financially. That means that you are going to be, you're going to have more than enough. You're going to be overly abundant when it comes to your finances. So don't worry about your finances. And you know, I always tell people don't worry about their finances, but they still worry about their finances. And then they come back to me and just like, Cynthia, you told me. I'm like, why were you stressed out? You don't have to stress out about your finances. No, it ain't him. It's, what? I can't read that. What does that say? It's Old Faithful. Oh my God. Chanel will talk. Chanel will talk. So I feel like with you, Juicy, don't worry about your finances. I feel like they're going to be coming in very efficiently. I do also feel like whatever money that's owed to you is going to be given to you as well. So if you've been waiting on for some sort of money, and I feel like that's where the anxiety and the stress is coming from, I feel like you're going to receive some sort of payout. So there's going to be some sort of payout, or there's going to be some sort of a releasing of finances or funds. Don't worry about your finances. I do also feel like for the time being, you are declining a lot of suitors or potential suitors that are possibly wanting to get to know you or possibly wanting to kind of put themselves out there towards you, but I feel like you're not really interested. I do also feel like you're not emotionally available right now. Not because, I mean, you're choosing to be emotionally unavailable, but I feel like it's mainly because I feel like you're not ready emotionally. I do feel like there seems to be a little bit of like you wanting love, but at the same time, you're just like, yeah, maybe, yeah. Like, I just feel like you're really like meh when it comes to your love life. Really meh when it comes to your fun. Like, I feel like, yeah, it'll be cool to have a boo, it'll be cool to have a partner, it'll be cool to have someone to do things with and to enjoy my time with, but I feel like you're not wanting the responsibility that comes with being in a partnership. It's a big responsibility, trust me. It's a big responsibility. Sometimes I just want to like wring his neck, but it's a big responsibility. It's a big responsibility, you know what I mean? And I feel like with you, I feel like you're just not really wanting to kind of go down that road right now. And that's totally fine. Like, you don't have to. I feel like you're having to take your time, especially when it comes to who you would like to be with as far as your love life. But I do feel like out of the blue, you're going to be hearing from someone as Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I do also feel like one aspect of your life is changing. And I feel like it's saying to kind of like just go with the flow with these changes that are going to be coming up for you, because I do feel like it's part of your destiny. And I do also feel like you're coming on very boss-like too. I know that you just recently celebrated you being in business. I still see you being in business a couple of more years. So you're still going to be having your own business or side hustle on the side. And I do also feel like you want your side hustle to be your main hustle. I do feel like in the next couple of years, if you continue to be consistent, it will be. You're bored. They're just not wowing you. All right, let's do Evian. All right, you're welcome, JustCyn. Okay, Evian. Hey, love. I got you, Evian. I just heard. Y'all ain't gotta do my girl like that. I heard. Maybe I talk. I just heard something about you having to pay a bill, Evian, that you've been putting off. I heard. Tell her I said. Tell her I said, pay that bill. Whatever that bill is, you're having to pay it. Oh my God. But yeah, I don't know why it told me. It specifically said, they specifically said, tell her to go pay that bill. I don't know what that bill is, Evian, but go pay that bill. Oh my God, Desiree. Yes, I have Desiree. I also feel like with you, Evian, I feel like you're kind of walking away from a lot of people. I do also feel like for you, there just seems to be a little bit of like you feeling very unfulfilled with the people that may be possibly in your life. And I feel like in order for you to, and my bills are paid out, I believe. Good. Good. Um, oh, juicy. Uh, I feel like there seems to be a little bit of like you separating yourself so that you can be able to be in the spaces or in the rooms that you're wanting to be in. And that requires you having to let go of people. Even if you have history with these people, I feel like you're deciding to kind of like leave them behind. And it could be coming off very harsh, but I feel like you're just like, well, this is life. Things, people change, people explore, people expand. And this is something that I need to do for the benefit of me. And I also need to put myself first because I've been putting other people around me first. So it seems to be a little bit of like you pouring more into yourself so that you can be able to pour into others. Now, I say all that to say, you've been doing a lot of manifestations. And I do feel like your manifestations are going to come into fruition. Now, there is a little bit of like you having to kind of like stop looking for opinion, validation, or advice that is exterior to you because there seems to be a little bit of like you know exactly what you need to do, but sometimes you're seeking for some sort of confirmation, whether that be confirmation from me, confirmation from God, confirmation from people around you. But there just seems to be a little bit of like you looking for that confirmation that you always constantly know that you're on the right path. There also seems to be a little bit of just like you walking away and also possibly going to be taking some sort of trip as well. I do feel like you're going to be saving your money for this trip. I feel like there's going to be some sort of new opportunity or new, I guess it's a new opportunity for you to travel. Um, I do feel like there's going to be more money coming in for you, but I don't feel like there's going to be like a bump in your pay or a bump in your finances, not until possibly going into the summer. So early summer, going into April, March, there seems to be a little bit of your finances that is going to kind of elevate, or there's going to be more money that's going to be coming in. Um, I feel like you're working on a side hustle too. You're looking for something that is going to generate passive income for you. There seems to be a little bit of like you having to kind of um, be a little bit more disciplined, because I feel like there seems to be a little bit of just like there goes through phases in your life where you are being very disciplined, and there's times where you're just kind of just like whatever happens happens. So there seems to be a little bit of like you having to stay focused and stay disciplined. Now I do also feel like you may be possibly deciding to kind of walk away, or thinking about looking for some sort of new financial opportunity, meaning that you could be possibly trying to walk away from your job, or trying to kind of apply somewhere else, or to kind of look for something else that is going to create a better experience or a better income for you. Um, Girl, somebody's up your ass. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. You do be wondering that though. Another one bites the dust. But I don't know why you do that, because you have the Nine of Pentacles here. And Nine of Pentacles, like I said, Nine of Pentacles is a really good card in my deck. It means you're going to be self-sufficient. You're going to be independent. And I feel like you're really hyper focused on being independent. Like you're not wanting to be dependent on anyone other than yourself. How my Jeep seats covers. Oh my God, they're literally still in the best condition ever. I would possibly have to get my seat fixed, only because I'm short, so I have to lean out of my Jeep, so it's like there's a crack in the leather, but it's really easy to fix. I would just have to have that one seat done over, but the rest of everything in my Jeep, like, impeccable. They've been holding up. Those were the best investment that I could ever have gotten in my Jeep. Like, I love my seats. Every time people get in my car, they tell me they love my Jeep seats. Next year, that's too long. I have property taxes to pay on 2 houses. Don't worry, you're going to have enough to pay for them. Don't worry too much about that. Don't worry about that, Evian. Money's going to be coming in for you. Don't worry, Evian. You're gonna have enough. I'm not worried about you. There's other people who are like, oh my God, I'm sorry, like, but I'm not worried about you. I'm not worried about you. You'll have it. You'll make a way. Let's do Desiree. Then I'm gonna get off. No, don't worry about it, Evian. If literally, I'm telling you, like, you're gonna be fine. You're showing up as Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, you're gonna have more than enough to supplement your lifestyle. Same, Evian. I be worried about myself too. I get it. I feel like it's like everybody, I'm not going to say everybody, because some people who, even if we're going through inflation, they're still doing phenomenal. But the rest of the world, majority of the world, like, we're having to pivot, we're having to change, we're having to kind of adjust to inflation. So I feel like you're good, Evian. Got your blessings. You're good. All right, let's do Desiree. Oh my God, I still have one more person to do, but it's offline. All right, let's do Desiree. It's like everybody's trying to meet ends meet, Evian. Like, everybody's trying to, like, get a little hustle so that they can be able to pay their bills. It's tough out here. Like, people are scraping to pay their bills. Some people are scraping to pay mortgage, their rent, their car. Like, everybody's like, I feel like everybody's scraping, you know? I don't know why he does this to me. He knows that I'm on live. He does it every single time. Like, when I mean every single time, he does it every single time. He'll call me and he knows I'm working. When I told you I want to like wring his neck sometimes. Anyways, Desiree. You're welcome, Devian. Desiree, what I'm seeing for you is that you've been doing a lot of thinking. I do also feel like you may be possibly trying to either like go away or trying to find a place that you may feel spiritually aligned, or somewhere that you may feel spiritually at home. I do also feel like you could be also walking away from a lot of temptations. That could be sexually, that could be emotionally, that could be mentally, that could be spiritually, but I feel like you may be possibly walking away from temptation and not really trying to go down the rabbit hole and not trying to open Pandora's box. And I do also feel like because the High Priestess is here, it says that you have all the knowledge that you need in order to make decisions in your life. I do also feel like you're having to trust or to kind of lean on your intuition, because I do feel like your intuition is going to help prepare you or to help guide you, especially when you're feeling lost. Because I do feel like there could be times or periods in your life where you could feel incredibly spiritually lost, but I feel like if you lean on your spirituality or lean on your intuition, it can help you through the days that you may feel dark. There also seems to be like some sort of decision that you're having to make as well. I'm seeing 3 options or 3 people here in your life, so you could be influenced by a group of people as well. So be careful with that. Not to say they're negative people in your life, but I just feel like there just seems to be like, don't be easily influenced by these people in your life. Mainly the signs that are coming out around you are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Now, there also seems to be some sort of miscommunication that you're having with somebody. I do also feel like someone maybe possibly feels like, let's say, for example, there was an opportunity for you and this person to communicate. I feel like someone is feeling like they missed out on an opportunity to communicate with you or to reach out to you or to talk to you. I feel like someone feels like it's too late to reach out, not because they waited so long to reach out to you. And I feel like someone feels like it doesn't make sense for me to reach out now. I should have reached out way back when I had the opportunity. So someone is beating themselves up for doing that. And I also feel like someone is watching you walk away, and also someone is watching you kind of like go away to live your best life. Like someone is having some sort of deep regret with either possibly letting you slip through their fingers or watching you walk away from them. They may have watched you walk away from them and they didn't really do anything about it. And I feel like someone is regretting that now. Like, I do also feel like someone had to make some sort of decision. It could have been like either a decision of whether or not to have you in your life, whether or not to have you in their life, I meant. Let's say, for example, someone had to make and it could have been like had to make some sort of decision between like you and family. Like they had to choose between you and their family, or they had to choose between you and blood. I keep being like having to choose between you and blood. And I do feel like someone was kind of like in between a rock and a hard place, and it was like, damn if they do, damn if they don't type of energy. And I feel like someone feels like they didn't really have a choice. They had to kind of be loyal to family. So they may have undermined you, or they may have hurt you in some sort of way to remain loyal to their family. I don't know what energy is that, but there just seems to be a little bit of like someone feeling like, you may also feel like someone may have betrayed you. It may have felt like betrayal for you at the time, but they may not possibly see it as betrayal. They may have just possibly see it as them just being loyal to their family. So I guess I can't tell you not to take it personal, because you're going to feel what you want to feel, but I feel like someone was in a hard or rough decision, and they had to kind of like go with family. And I feel like if they didn't, they were going to be shunned, or they were going to be shamed, or they were going to be shut out. So they had to make a decision that benefit them at the time, but in that same breath, they hurt you with that decision. All right, y'all. I'm going to get off. If you want a reading, use code Halloween to get money off your reading. Also, make sure that you're following me on social media as well and you're subscribed to my channel. Before you leave, please make sure you like this video. I will be going live every single Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to do these donation readings. So make sure that you send your donations in early so that you can get your reading in early so that you don't have to wait all the way to the end to get your reading. But I love y'all. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel and kind of like following me in my journey and being a part of my journey as well. I don't really have anything else to say. I don't. I love you guys. I will see you guys next Monday at 8 p.m. Standard Time. As you guys already know, please be safe and come see me if you do need a reading. Okay. Bye, guys.